Bon Jovi is one of my favorite artists, one of my favorite songwriters. Bon Jovi and Richie Sambora, I think, are the most underrated songwriters of all time. I don't know why more people don't talk about them as songwriters, because I think their music's brilliant. I mean, I think it inspired a lot of upcoming bands. Even in their current era back in the day, I saw other bands copying their style of playing, the different things they were doing in the industry. So anyway, that's my 2 cents about Bon Jovi. I absolutely love them. All right, let's get into the song. So the song's in standard tuning. Got a nice 80s sound going on. The song starts off with this opening riff. So to play that, it's all open A's. And then he's playing on the 7th fret on the D string. Now, if that is difficult for you to do, you should practice that rhythm because it's basically the whole song. This is all alternate picking. Nice small strokes on the A string. And then it's 4 notes, so your pick should be going down the strings to hit that next one on the 7th fret. And then he goes to the 5th fret and the 4th fret on the D string. So now on the recording, I think he's bending that. And I've personally seen him do that live, but I've also seen him do this when he's feeling it, so either works great. I personally think the bends sound better. He does that most consistently. So let me do this really slow for you. So those harmonics at the end, he's playing on the 5th and the 7th fret. So all you have to do to hit harmonics, if you don't know, is to barely touch the strings above the fret. Don't play in between. On the fret itself, you'll find all these harmonics. So he's playing them on the 5th fret, just the middle string. So the D string, the G string, and the B string. And then on the 7th fret, he does the same pattern, but he plays on the E string as well. So he's playing all the way up. And then it goes to these 2 chords, the G, and then a D. So that's an artificial harmonic. So again, that's another thing you should practice if you're not comfortable or you're not familiar with them. He does them constantly throughout the song, along with every other 80s guitarist, right? So to do an artificial harmonic, when you pick the note on the string, so when you pick any string, you're gonna let your thumb brush against the string as well. And that gets that harmonic. That's why it's called an artificial harmonic, because you can do it anywhere. It's very, very cool. Different than an actual harmonic, which is... You can also move your picking hand around when you're doing artificial harmonics. Something to mess around with. So that's the whole intro. He starts with this riff. Then he does it again until the verse. Now the verse is very, very similar. So he does that same riff. So in the verse, he's now using 3 chords. So we already have the G, we have the D, and there's an A in there as well. So when you transition from playing on the A and the D string, when he plays those chords, instead of playing a G and a D, you're going to play a G and an A. And then he does the same thing on the next 2 strings. So now we're on the D string and the G string. So those are open Ds. He's playing on the 7th fret, 5th fret, and the 4th fret. Same exact pattern, same rhythm. The bridge is 2 chords. It's a G, and then a D with this F sharp added. So I think it's easier to just shift your hand like that. There's lots of ways to play this. I mean, using different hand positions, but the way I do it is like this, so that way I can keep the strings that I want quiet. Starts the chorus with those same chords. G, D, but this is where you hear those artificial harmonics constantly. He's doing that little riff. And he does the same thing on the next 2 strings. Remember to throw that A in there. Then the end of the chorus has these chords, goes from a G, back to that D with an F sharp, back to the G again, to a D, to the riff. Alright guys, that's it. That should get us up to the solo, which we'll do in the next video. So, thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe, smash that bell if you haven't already so you're notified when I make videos. Until next time, keep rocking.